Hi, I'm Benjamin Charagu from Open Institute. I'm the Social Innovation Lead. Today I'm going to talk to you about ODK, or Open Data Kit, as a platform that we sourced or we used to do some work in a project in Lanet. In Lanet, what we wanted to do is collect some data baselines for 7,500 households, which basically tallies to about 29,000 people in that area, and we were working in conjunction with Chief Kariuki, the tweeting chief. Now, what we wanted to do is get a tool that was going to help us get this data in an easy way to deploy or to use, in a way that also helps us, since we are also open source, which we can also use and reuse that particular code to get the particular information that we wanted. The community also that we were working with also had is a variety in terms of knowledge base, in terms of them using technical or IT devices. And so the tool that we also were looking for at the time was to cover all those kind of elements. We chose ODK, and we found it to work for particular period of time. We collected about 600 data sets. I mean, it was working with this particular form that we had designed, and it was successful. But later on, we started finding challenges, and part of these challenges were as a result of the changes in the dynamics. The form changed quite a while, and the people also appreciating in terms of what the kind of data that we were collecting. Now, the problem started coming in on the server side, whereby as we collected these forms and the data, we started getting server error issues because of lack of connection, or because of the changes that we were experiencing. Also, the devices started failing. I mean, we weren't able to connect, hence we weren't able to get the data coming in as quickly or as fast as we wanted. We also tried, to cap that, we also tried to figure out what the problems were. So one of the challenges also started encountering was the support, in the sense that even when you go to online documentation, we weren't getting the exact problem what we were facing. So that again prolonged our solution generation and things like that. So that's more or less started affecting our decay participation elements and all that. So going forward, we started thinking we either need to have an ODK kind of platform which negated, or which basically jumped from the user to our servers directly, getting out the ODK or any other server or services in between. So either we do that, or we started thinking about either we talk to the ODK team directly and assist us on this. But that again started proving, since ODK is open source, is a community-based platform, getting those kind of negotiation or talks was a problem. So again, moving forward is either we design that, or we go old school. We just get papers, we just get forms designed on paper and get that flowing. Of course, that is going to have a challenge in terms of the time we more or less digitize that, or even human errors when you are typing that. And that again was something that we needed to look at. So what are the lessons that we learned on this? The lessons basically is to assist others, even ourselves, which included understanding the community. We need to understand who are we dealing with, who is it that is going to use these platforms that we're designing, or the technology that we're going to use, be it paper, or be it a phone, or be it whatever device or technology that we bring on the ground. So that more or less will bring us to think about the kind of even the problems that we're going to more or less encounter, or if they're going to be while you're using that particular technology. What is the documentation like for the technology that you're going to use? Is there enough information to warrant us to use that particular information? Should we encounter any other problem? Is there a facility, or is it a knowledge base, or a community that is more or less working on that, like on real time? So the other thing is, as we think about the community, is the customization of the utility or the device or the technology that you're going to use. Is it easy to customize for people to use? Is it easy for them to understand how to use it? If you're going to use phones, for example, is the community or the people, the cluster leaders, are they, is it easy for them to use this particular device in terms of even scrolling or, you know, flipping it to get to the application that you want to use? So those are the things that we learned. We needed to also iron out. We did a lot of data literacy in our case, and even as we settled on our decay, it's something that we thought that people need to know, or we need to assess in future what kind of the way forward in terms of the technology that we're going to use. Thank you.